Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day so far, and thanks for tuning in to the Punchlist training module video. In this video, we'll be covering the Punchlist module and going over some best tips and best practices on how to use it. So to get things started, let's head over to our menu dashboard and head down to Punchlist, which is located under Project Management. Now, once here, you'll see that the Punchlist dashboard is very similar to the other module dashboards that we have within Contractor Foreman. Once you scroll down, you can see a list of all of your different existing punch lists that you've created so far. And if you're looking for a specific punch list, you can also search it on the top left-hand corner or use our filter button where you can filter via the project or the record status if it's archived or still active. On the top right-hand corner, you'll see a lot of the familiar buttons in the other modules as well. The first one is a watch a how-to video, which is likely how you got to this video in the first place. And we also have a number of different articles on the punch list that we've imported from our knowledge base. If you'd like to read more information about it, I highly recommend to check out these articles. In addition to that, we also have our new feature suggestion box. We're always improving here at Contractor Foreman, and if you have any tips, suggestions, ideas, thoughts, improvements, please let us know. We're always monitoring this inbox and we're always updating Contractor Foreman based off the feedback we get from our clients and always looking to improve. So you can fill out this form and send us a comment whenever you'd like. And lastly is the module settings tab. Again, very similar to our other modules. If there are certain custom fields that you'd like to add or change the module name, you can do so over here and change it there. In order to make a new punch list, we'll go ahead to the top right hand corner and click on plus punch list. Once here, we'll go ahead and select one of our existing projects. If you have any questions about the projects module, or if you're not seeing any projects here and need to create a new one, please feel free to reach out to our projects training module, and we have a video and a number of different articles guiding you through the process. For this example, I'll click on Whitestone Plaza tenant build out, and I'll title it Final Punch List for this example. And now on the right hand corner, we can click on Add Item and Assign To. And there's a few things to fill out over here. So assigned to is the person who's going to be responsible for this punch list item, and it pulls in directly from your existing list of directories. For this example, I'll click on somebody from my employees and click on Scott Carley. Once here, you can also identify the area that this punch list item is in. I'll put in bedroom 2. You can put in the due date and confirm when it was completed by if it's already been completed. For this example, I'll put in that it's due by August 22nd and it hasn't been completed yet. And put in the description of what the issue is. For this example, I'll put in damaged GFCI outlet. And lastly, you can also add attachments, so when the employee or whoever needs to take a look at this punch list item, they can go ahead and look at a file or image if needed. For this example, I'll go ahead and upload a picture of the damaged GFCI outlet and hit upload. Great. We also have a checklist item on the right-hand corner where you can add in checklist items for your employee to review when reviewing the punch list. For this example, I want to ensure that the damaged GFCI outlet is repaired and also that we're also ensuring that the outlet is still working. So I'll provide some instructions for him to checklist this item off once he's on site. I'll put in replace damaged outlet and also ensure GFCI is working appropriately. This way you can make sure your staff is following the correct procedure and double checking any other items that they need to do when repairing this item. And lastly, I'll go ahead and click save. We can also do another one for an example. This one I'll assign to my other helper, Robert Cherry. Put in washroom 1. And we'll say this one is due within 2 weeks. And the issue for this one is damaged drywall needs to be repaired. We can go ahead and do the same thing we did last time and upload a new photo of the damaged drywall item. Hit upload. And you can also upload multiple items, multiple files if needed for an existing item. And again, we'll go ahead and make a checklist for him. So when Robert is on site, he's following this checklist and making sure that it's repaired properly. For this one, we'll do cut and replace existing damaged drywall, paint drywall to match existing color. This way we can make sure that when Robert is going to site, he's following the checklist, he's following all the different items, and we don't have to make another return for this same item. And we'll lastly go ahead and click save. And that's it. Once completed, you can share this punch list with your crew or your client by going down to the bottom right hand corner and clicking on Add Actions. Once here, you can click on View/Email PDF, and Contractor Foreman will generate a PDF with all your punch list items, all your checklist items, and all the pictures that you've uploaded, and generate a PDF for you to send your crew for their review or to send to your client to get their signature and final approval on. And you can either download it or email it to them directly from here. In addition, you can also go to Share Internal Link and send them a link to the Contractor Foreman punch list directly to the website. Now, there's 3 different ways that your crew or your client might receive this notification, and they will only receive the notification if they have existing Contractor Foreman access. And the 3 notification ways are via email, push, or text. A push is when Contractor Foreman will send them a notification directly through the app. A text is an SMS text that will be sent to the number that you've placed for them in the directory, and an email is a standard email that will be sent to them for them to review, and the email will be the one that you've also assigned them to the directory. If you have questions about what notification you currently have placed in your system or how to change it, you can go ahead and click on Settings, head down to Notifications, head down to Punch List, and you can change any of the notifications that you have by just clicking on the check marks, depending on what you prefer. And again, it's either an email, text, or push, and you can change it depending on how you'd like. And that's it. If you need help or have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us by the live chat or send us an email at support@contractorforeman.com. And if you'd like to have any more in-depth training, make sure to book a session on our training page. Thanks for watching, and see you in another video.